Okay, today on Mr. Bob Show, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to replace a solenoid. We have a 1993 Ford Explorer that we're replacing for my daughter. We're actually fixing it up and building it up. What we did is we bought a brand new solenoid. As you can see, it's part number S5049Z. It's a solenoid from BWD. It's a factory solenoid. Comes in a package. And what we're going to do is take the old one off, put the new one on, because we're having a problem starting the vehicle. So take us a couple minutes and we're going to show you the solenoid. Basically what you want to do is you want to take off your positive battery cable right here. The positive battery cable runs into the solenoid. On Fords, the solenoid is up on the firewall versus down on the starter. So we're going to replace the solenoid right here, and once we replace the solenoid, hopefully we should have no problem starting. We're also going to check some of these wires up here because the wires on the positive cable are a little bit frayed. So we're going to give it a couple minutes. We'll pull this battery cable off, get these wires in good shape. Once the wires are in good shape, we should have no problems. The car should be starting perfect. Okay, I'm going to start off by disconnecting the power. As I said, the power on these are either 1/2 inch or 7/16. And instead of taking the cable off, what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect it up here because we have to change these wires anyways. So it's going to give it a quick disconnect up here. That way there's no power going into it and we won't have any problems as far as it shorting out.
We get educated.
When you're changing a solenoid, it's important that you remember which side is which, because Ford solenoids are basically pretty much all the same, but they have different parts where the wires connect. So you want to make sure that you get your wires connected in the proper places. You get a socket, you get something stuck in there, you just give it a little couple taps and that'll usually fall out. There we go. Now, like I said, it's very important that we make sure that we have all these wires in here that go back on the proper position of the other solenoid. Can I cut it?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, what we did is we disconnected all the wires from the solenoid, and basically this solenoid, we're just going to take the wires and separate them and put them directly onto the solenoid without having any chance of the wires getting in the wrong place. Fords are known for having problems with their solenoids. I've had a lot of Fords, and unfortunately this is a weak spot on the Ford. So we're going to get it all wired up and get it all fixed, and once we have it all fixed, we should have no problems. The other problems that Ford have is underneath the column there is a pin that when you turn the key, it actually slides on and tells it when to start and what position the key is on. But we've tested it and we think that the solenoid is up in this problem. So we're going to take a quick look and I'll get back to you in 2 seconds as soon as we get the solenoid started.